Hey guys, this is the Yoder Homestead. Welcome. Tonight I wanted to take some time and show you guys what all is growing in my garden. It is a beautiful night tonight and I figured I would give you guys an update on everything that's going on in my garden space right now. I will do like an actual garden tour of like the entire gardens around the house too once we are a little bit more settled. But exciting news, we are actually moved into our house. We have our beds in place, but that's about it. So slowly transitioning from staying in the rental cabin to actually moving into our house now. So I'm gonna take you guys through and show you guys just everything that's going on in the garden. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for joining me. Here in this first bed, I have corn. I have sweet corn and popcorn and glass gem corn. So I think my varieties are honey and cream and Primos sweet corn. And then I have a robust popcorn. And then I have glass gem corn as well. And then here you can see the arbors are all done. We still have to clip off this section here that's sticking out. Beyond, but down through here on both sides I have my cucumbers and pickles. Here is a cucumber called Homemade Pickles, and then I also have a cucumber called Muncher, and then on the other side I have a cucumber called Straight 8. And then here in my big pots right here, there's actually one coming up. I have nasturtium seeds. I did all jewel blend in this big pot, so it'll just get really big and grow everywhere. Then over here I have some peppers. So these are Gorbachi and Hungarian, what is this? Black Hungarian peppers. And then down in the next row are all of my tomatoes. So here behind me is all tomatoes. Right here and right here. So what I did with the big cattle panels, I did my indeterminate tomato varieties where they can get attached to that thing, and then the tomatoes in front I will be staking individually. Since those are determinate style, I wanted to just have a shorter stake, and then the big tomatoes can get really big on the back, and I don't have two tomato plants coming from both sides. So in a garden tour, I'll actually go through and share the varieties, but right now the tomatoes are doing really well. One thing that is concerning me is this looks like leaf curl, and so I'm really going to look into that just to make sure that they don't, like, it doesn't bother the plant. They are putting on blossoms, but I noticed with all the indigo rose plants, I'm dealing with some leaf curl, what looks like leaf curl. So I want to make sure I take care of that and just make sure that it's not going to affect the plant. But I did plant all of my marigolds in front. Hi! Yeah. Fishing and playing in sand. Oh my goodness. Fishing in a sandcastle, Maha? Yeah. Oh wow. Good job. Okay, get build my sandcastle. No, I just coming. Okay. She like loves her sandbox. It's the cutest thing. And then on this side are the exact same indeterminates that I planted in the other bed, but in front of them I have all Italian Roma tomatoes. So there is another kind called San Marzano. There's another one called Amish Paste, but I didn't start any of those. But I figured I would do all of my Italian Romas because I want to do a lot of sauces and salsas and stuff this year. So these will all get staked like this one over here. So you can see the staking system I'll be using is just really skinny wood pieces or those green stakes. If I can find more of those packs, I'll probably buy those because they blend in a little bit more and it's just more a little bit eye appealing. But so these are all of my Italian Romas. Everything is looking really good. I did notice, however, the bottom leaves, I do need to cut them off. And so the plant doesn't like get diseased or whatever from the splash up. I think I'm going to mulch this stuff yet. I'm not sure with what, because I really like the distinction between the dark color of the soil and the wood chips, so I'm not sure kind of what kind of mulch I can use. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm open to them. I would love to hear what you guys use. Something that'll maybe still have the distinct beds and rows of walking separated, because it looks really good to me. So I really like something that's going to make a distinction. And then next we have our pepper bed all through here. Some of them are actually putting on blossoms. I have been picking them off because I still want them to grow a little bit before they start setting blossoms. Some of them have gotten a little bit bigger to where I don't care if they set blossoms anymore, but there's all kinds of varieties in here. There's 6 plants that actually are neighbors asked if they could put their pepper plants in here, so 6 of those are theirs, but the rest are all of mine. And I'm super excited because this is going to be a really interesting try all the varieties kind of year. A lot of them, if not all of them, are heirlooms. I don't think they're all heirlooms, but a lot of them are heirlooms. And so I'm really excited to try the different flavors and see which one we like the best. And then underneath there, you can see I have onions. Some are doing really well, some are really, really slow. So not quite sure what's going on, but like this one has put on a lot of growth here towards the end, and then some there in the middle you can see they're kind of yellow. I'm not sure, is there too much water holding in there? But then like you see down here, this is like a really big one, like right here on the edge. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with those, but nonetheless, I filled in this area with my leftover sweet Spanish tomato, or sweet Spanish onions. So yeah, so we're gonna have quite the variety of peppers. They are now putting on more growth, I would say, than they were, and I'm gonna have to do another layer of fertilizer. I used Garden Tone from Espoma or compost, so either one is what I like to use. Then down here, this big area is where I put in all of my squash, my pumpkins, and my watermelons and melons. So I have cantaloupe melons, I have pumpkins, I have watermelons, I have, I think, one variety of squash. It's called a sweet meat squash, and it says it's better than pumpkins, so for pumpkin pie, so I'm gonna try it. So I put all the pumpkins and squash in this big bed. You can kind of see them growing. The little mounds, kind of see them spaced out. So some of them did not come up. I don't know if it just takes a little bit longer. I did notice that all of the ones that haven't come up yet are the cantaloupe style melons. So I'm just going to read a little bit about that just to make sure they're going to come up, because if not, I need to put more seeds in there. And then over here, see, like this plant is substantially bigger than the rest of them. So I'm gonna let this one actually keep its blooms. But how pretty. They're little purple blooms. Then here I have a butternut squash called Waltham Butternut. It's a winter squash, so I have 2 plants that'll climb up this trellis right here. So really excited about that. And then I'm actually gonna keep going down and jump over. So here I have another tomato plant, and it'll climb up this trellis right here. And then down here I have a little pumpkin called Jack B. Little Pumpkin. So my goal is for that to climb up this side of the arbor. And then on this side I have, what are these? Oh, they're small gourd varieties, so like decorative gourds. And then these will actually climb up the other side. And then I also put a slicer tomato here on the side, so I'm just going to tie it to the arbor as it grows. And then tiny little seedlings are popping up. I planted zinnias. You can see them. Oh, but the bubbles, Maha. Hang on. Mama's in come. The bubbles. Bubbles, Maha. Okay, dus hebben but net dampen. Okay. Woohoo! Net dampen. Kom maar door. Net zo van hier vallen. There you go. Okay, maar remember net zo dampen. Okay. Got it? Nu dus willen dippen. Here I put another tomato. This is an indigo rose. So see how this one doesn't have the leaf curl on it yet? I think it's just because they're not used to the wind yet, but I'm hoping for that. And then I filled in with zinnias through this bed as well. And then these tiny itty bitty little guys down there are cucamelons. There's 2 plants of them. And then here in this bed, I have eggplant. I am not sure how they're doing. I hope they're doing okay, but I have 2 plants. I've never grown them before. They are putting on flowers, so that's a good sign, I hope. And then I have some more squash, a yellow squash called Max's Gold. And then on this side, I have a Black Beauty zucchini plant. I haven't filled in this yet, right here. I think I'm gonna do sunflowers in there. And then here I have my okra. Also not sure how this is doing, I've actually never grown okra before, so I'm learning new things this year, a lot of new things. And then I also put melons on these arbors up towards the top. So these melons are called the Kajari melon. So what I want is to have them grow up there and the melons hang down. And then on this side I can't pronounce this one. It is a really pretty little melon as well. So that one's gonna grow up this side of the arbor. And then this is just going to be tomatoes. There's 3 tomato plants that'll grow up that side of the arbor. And then over here I have the Kiku Caranthusum melon, little plants here. And then this is actually cosmos, the flowers. So I'm really excited to see when those come up. And then up here, like I said, I have the cucumbers. And then this is filled with cosmos as well. Here I have my pole beans. Oh, yay! They're actually growing up the trellis here. You can see. That's exciting. Figured it out all by themselves. So this variety here is Trionfo Violetto pole beans. It's like a purple pole bean. And then I have the Kentucky Wonder ones. And yeah, so like the splash up for these plants is just intense. Not quite sure what happened to this little guy here, but so yeah, I have pole beans all down this arbor. And then what I did, this is an experiment over here. I planted sunflowers, and so I want the sunflowers to come up and grow beside these pole beans, and I'm actually going to train them onto the sunflowers as an experiment. So we'll see. Over here are bush beans. Something I want to do here is do a teepee style. I'm going to train them around twine that just ravels up through the teepee. And then here I have some carrots. They're doing, I don't know how they're doing. I think it's too hot for them anymore. And some asparagus. My green stalks are filled with Swiss chard, spinach, lettuce, marigolds, and herbs, which are doing phenomenal since I planted them in actual soil. Viviana wants some strawberries, so we are going to pick some strawberries off the green stalk tower. Okay, honey, what am I gonna do? Oh, sind sammen pink, var det? Har du sett that one?
Yeah.
Don't know, Mama. It's yummy. It's yummy. But hush. Sag mal Mama, du hush.
Oh, strawberry.
Strawberry. Cutie. Mama, go find noch one. Was ist denn auch mit Sennedinger? That's not good. But I get that one, give it to the chickens. A squishy. So Mama mit dich hier? Du, ich hab die. Ich hab die. Ich hab's tight.
Hi guys, I'm going to strawberry.
Strawberry to the chickens?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Muss schnell das nachschmeißen. Okay?
Shock.
Nee, ist das nicht, die schmeißen. Die schmeißen. Mom, hier, die. Pitch das nach. Orphans. Orphans. There you go. Oh, maybe I seen it. Oh, it's a strawberry together. All right, so then down on the end, I have my potato plants, which are looking phenomenal. I do have to hill them one more time. And then I have my flowers, which some are doing okay, some are not doing okay. So it is a very much trial and error year for those. All right, last but not least, we do have the rest of my onions and my cabbage and cauliflower, which I'll show you guys what it looks like underneath these little white tents that have been keeping them beautiful and keeping the little butterflies away so that no caterpillars eat all of my cabbages and cauliflower. But let's take a look underneath the little tent things.
Nope.
Okay, let's see here.
Hey guys, go fresh out.
So that is all of the things growing in the garden right now. I do have more plants that I'm going to try and attempt to just put in my other gardens out by the house because I don't want to waste plants, and I just like started too many plants from seed, so I have a bunch of them left, but that is our garden for now. Still filling in with some more things, but everything is looking really good. There are just a little bit like issues wise here and there, but I'm really excited. Lots of things we're going to be able to try. My Cherry Falls tomatoes have already like grown a little bit that I put in my hang baskets. So that's really exciting. We are going to eat tomatoes hopefully. I know it's not soon, but it's coming. So we're really excited, and thank you so much for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed this video. I hope your gardens are doing well. If you have already started them, share with me what you guys are growing. I would love to hear it. And we will see you guys next time. Bye. Come on, come on, bye. Come.
See ya.
Come on. Hold my daughter. So, bye.
Bye.